Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. This is one of the best environments in all of sports, and it is rocking here today. It's the Bears against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, LSU was able to bring in one of the most highly sought-after coaching candidates last season. Lane Kiffin now has an opportunity to marry his system with some of the best talent available. LSU always has great players. Can they put it all together, get back in the college football playoff picture, and contend for a national title? Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Bears kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This offense features a young tight end who stepped right in and made a huge impact already. His talent is obvious, Joel, but his maturity, the way he's learned the different facets of this position, has really impressed the coaches.
Chris, I think it's off the charts. I mean, this is like a unicorn. You just never see a young player at this position step in and be this good. Remember, it takes too much physicality in the run game. You got to learn the entire passing game. That is so difficult to do, and for a young player to be this good, I tell you what, that is so impressive.
First down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. The key to these curl routes is the wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
You tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Back to throw again. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll swap the ball at the 7. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Tigers! He runs it into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0.
momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Bears offense comes out for their first possession today. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Tight end makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And the Bears will bring their punt team on the field now. And they'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Levitt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Handoff from the shotgun. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. QB decides to keep it here. And he stopped the front seven all over him that time.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. Makes a one-handed catch. And the junior with a one-handed grab there.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down short, and that first down marker sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He got it. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Delayed handoff. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. if it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Bears will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. And here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he's got it, one-handed grab. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Wants to throw it. The pressure's on. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Grab down the middle. It's Green. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Looking for his big tight end. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the rush. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man. It's Green. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
That might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops, try to get the ball back for their offense.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. To junior defensive tackle. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion from no gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Kicked it too far and lands in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
To the air, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got a crease. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. We understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football, whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game. He's going to impact the game, and this is a nice, solid gain, really an explosive play on the outside.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Green. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
The Tigers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. And now there's an injured LSU player down on the field. It's a junior defensive tackle. Important 2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Williamson. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Interesting call to go with the option there on 3rd down. Anytime you have a 3rd and long, you run the option, you are either playing for 4 downs or you're hoping to catch the defense off guard. This is now a big decision on 4th. Do you go for it or do you punt it away?
The Bears will have to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And that sets up a return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield, and there's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him not trying to force that pitch.
They're going to run it here. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
And the Bears will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, they're doing a good job here putting themselves in position inside the 5, but got to score quickly. You need the ball multiple times. This ball needs to be in the end zone right away.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he jukes him again. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught near the goal line. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's caught. It's Watkins. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 3rd down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've got one more timeout to use now.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating second and medium, second and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating
touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force.
Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. Sees an opening. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And the Bears will use their third and final timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Catton and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.